Hi guys. On a serious note today, I've got shingles. And I'm going to share with you my shingles journey, as everybody on YouTube likes to say. If you are looking for dumpster diving, this is not it. If you are not interested in shingles, it's time to just let the video run and you go to the bathroom or go make a cup of tea now and come back after. If you've had shingles, okay, I'm just going to say, I was not expecting to get shingles, and it's nasty and it's painful. It's related to the chickenpox virus. And I didn't realize there wasn't a chickenpox vaccine till like 1997. Like, I was really shocked. Dwayne told me that because he used to work for a big pharmaceutical company and he made the vaccine. So he knows about vaccines. I mean, I know I didn't have it when I was little. I guess I had chickenpox. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah. So I guess I never had the chickenpox vaccine because it came out when I was grown up. My kids have had it. And there was a shingles vaccine that obviously I didn't have either. So, my shingles journey. And yes, at some point in this video, I'll show you the shingles rash, and it's freaking disgusting. And I've looked online at a lot of pictures of people's shingles rashes, and they are far worse than mine. I mean, I am not the grossest shingles person in the world, I assure you. But it's gross. It's freaking disgusting. And you think like, ew, my body just made these pustulous, crustulous, boil, canker wounds. But you know what? I mean, there are so many worse things in the world than having shingles. I mean, it's not fun. And it is painful. And it's a weird kind of pain. But anyway, let me tell you the story. And this is not going to be like a video that takes you to the end of my shingles journey, because I'm really just at the beginning. And the doctor said, oh yeah, it's going to get much worse. Anyway, it's been about 6 days now that I've had the shingles. And so how'd it start? I had this little rash, like in a little triangular shape, right where the top of my bra went. Where is it? Or maybe it's over here somewhere. Anyway, this little triangular shape of a rash. And I didn't think anything about it because I was just like, oh, whatever. It's winter, dry skin. It's some kind of rash. Who cares? But what got me was I was awakened in the middle of the night by this pain in my back. And it felt like it was deep inside, like muscular pain deep inside. And it really freaking hurt. And so in the morning I was asking Frugal Daddy to like massage it, like really get in there hard, like break it up, whatever it is. And he's not the best with massages. Like this is Frugal Daddy. Like pretend that's your skin and Frugal Daddy's going to give you a massage. And I want him to like really dig in. And he like it's like, okay, that's sweet and cute, but that's not like digging in. I need like a really deep Swedish massage in there. So, okay, so pain in the back, right? So then it progressed and the rash started to get worse. And then there started to be some like red spots on my back. But then I started to feel like this pain radiating like up my arm and coming around this way. And then that deep muscular pain became like this stabbing pain, like literally somebody was stabbing me in the back over and over and over. And I still wasn't thinking that the rash was connected to the stabbing pain in my back. I thought they were just two different medical things, medical marvels happening at the same time. But the thing that really concerned me was the pain radiating down my arm, because I had a really close friend who died of breast cancer, and her first symptom was pain in the arm. That is what got her to even go to the doctor. She had pain in her arm. And I thought, oh, great, I have breast cancer and I'm going to die. But yes, I diagnosed myself with breast cancer. And the type of breast cancer she had, I forget what it's called, but it's not the kind where you have lumps. Like, this isn't the kind you find by doing a self-exam where you're looking for the lumps. It's, it's not that kind. It's this different kind. It's really rare. And I remember reading about it online, and they liken it. You know what an orange looks like? Like the fruit of an orange, a citrus fruit or a grapefruit. You know what the skin of it looks like? Kind of like puckery. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's what they like in this kind of breast cancer too. Like the skin gets this orange peel look to it. And generally by the time it's diagnosed, you're already in stage 4. So, you're kind of screwed. So I was getting this pain down my arm, and I was like, my older daughter did a tarot card reading, which told her, and I know some people are going to be like, that's of the devil, and it's okay. She's okay. She's really not of the devil. But anyway, she was just doing it for fun. And the tarot cards told her that she was going to lose a maternal figure this coming summer. So I was like, oh, I'm going to die really quickly from the breast cancer. That's kind of sad. But then I thought, I got good life insurance, and I bet, honestly, I'm worth far more dead than alive. And I'm sure, my family is like being all supportive and nice and being like, oh, I hope you don't have cancer. But I think deep down they probably would be happier if I'm gone. I mean, honestly. I mean, it's sad to think that, but it's kind of true. So anyway, then I thought, well, my mother is really old. Maybe she's the maternal figure. I don't know. We'll see what happens next summer. But anyway. So it didn't get better. It didn't get better. And this was happening right at Christmas, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. And I was like, I can't, my doctor's not going to be in on Christmas Day. And Frugal Daddy's like, why don't you go to the ER? And I'm like, this is not like an emergency. I mean, what are they going to do? What do they know? I mean, any doctor who's on call at the ER on Christmas Day, he's got to be like brand new and low on the totem pole, right? Like, what's he know? He's the one who got stuck with the bad shift. So I called my doctor the day after Christmas, and they saw me right away. But by then, back up. So I had this rash, and it was getting worse, and I showed Frugal Daddy the boob rash, and he looked online, because we have the WebMD and everything, so he looked online and looked at these rashes, and he came back and said, I think you've got shingles. Your rash looks exactly like these shingles rashes. And I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. And I looked at the rashes online, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's totally what I have. I have the shingles. And so I went to the doctor, and he looked at it, and he's like, yeah, you got shingles. My self-diagnosis, my Frugal Daddy diagnosis was correct. So he said that it was just at the beginning, so it's going to get worse. He gave me a medication that you take for a week just for the shingles virus. It's supposed to try to make the course of it speed up a little bit and, get over faster. And then he gave me some medication for the pain, because it is really painful. And I know if you haven't had shingles, you've probably heard, oh, shingles is really painful. And you're like, yeah, whatever. And if you've had shingles and you've experienced the pain, then you know what I'm talking about, because it's a really strange pain, because you have so many weird things going on at once. You have these rashes, I'm going to show you the rash. You have this nasty ass rash, and it hurts. I mean, it's topical. It hurts on the surface of your skin. But then you also have this pain deep inside. And sometimes it felt like it was coring all the way through me. Like the pain went from my back, in my scapular region, in my shoulder, straight through my body, coming out the front to the boob region. Like it just, this whole core of me hurt. And you have like this deep aching pain, as well as the stabbing. Stabbing is really fun, because it's not like you're getting stabbed once and then you feel better. You're just getting stabbed over and over and over again. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep since I've had the shingles, because it really keeps me up at night. 'Cause guess what? The pain medication isn't really working, except it makes me really dizzy, which is super fun. And then there's sort of like a burning sensation as well, but then it also kind of itches, but you can't itch it. Like if it was just poison ivy, I can just itch the shit out of it. I would just be like, but you can't itch it because it hurts. It's too sore. Like you can't scratch it, but it's itchy. It is a bother, the shingles. But oh my God, it could be so much worse, because I thought I had breast cancer that was going to be killing me next summer. And so if I'm getting off with shingles, then I'm pretty happy to have shingles, because, I know some of you are going through cancer and going through much more serious health problems than this. So I'm just really glad. I'm very thankful that it's like just shingles. And at one point, I guess before I knew it was shingles, I was thinking, wonder if this is fibromyalgia, because I've watched YouTubers with fibromyalgia, and I have viewers with fibromyalgia, and they talk about this pain, and I was like, maybe that's what I have now. But anyway, apparently it's shingles. The doctor said, gonna get worse, yay. He said you could have the pain for weeks, months, years, or permanently. Like even when the shingles is cleared up and the rash is gone, you could still have that pain. Well, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to have this pain for months and years and permanently. I'm just like, I'm not doing that. So I'm not shingles. So forget that. That is not happening. I'm not going there. I don't deal well with that. So there's my shingles story. Fun. But now it's time for you to see the rash. And if you don't want to see it, because it is gross, bye. Thanks for watching. So for those of you who want to see it, here we go. Oh, by the way, I can't wear a bra because the bra cuts into all the areas of the rash and it hurts too much. So, you know, the girls have been flying free for a few days. So I'm wearing a big sweatshirt. All right. I don't want to show, you know, I don't want to show. I'm not showing the boob. You're not going to get a boob shot. Don't worry. Okay, there's the rash on the back. There's the rash on the front of the torso. It's kind of hard to focus it, but oh, isn't that disgusting? Eesh. And it's spreading. It spreads a little every day. And during the day, it's not so bad because I can distract myself because I'm busy doing things. But at night, it's so bad when I'm just lying in bed trying to go to sleep. So, why is she telling us all this? I don't know why. I'm just sharing my shingles story with you. It's okay, though. I mean, don't be all like, oh, you poor thing. Oh, get better soon. Whatever. Like, don't worry about that. Like, that's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you, because I know I have viewers with much bigger problems than this. I just want to tell you. A while ago, I had decided not to really do videos of a personal nature. This is pretty personal, because I just showed you, like, my boob rash. I was just going to stick with the dumpster diving because, you know, I was getting comments, negative comments that were just irritating me. So I was like, screw it. I'm not sharing my personal life anymore. But I'm sharing my shingles, so there you go. That's how much I love you guys these days. Giving you my shingles story. And is it contagious, you want to know? Is it contagious? No, as long as you don't touch it. Like, don't come touch my rash. You don't want to do that. No. But otherwise, no. Just like floating around the house, no. It's nobody else is getting the shingles. And the doctor told me that 30% of adults get it. Like 30% of people are going to get shingles. I was astounded by that because I've only known one other person who ever had it. Though I think shingles is like a really shameful disease. And we need to get rid of that stigma. I think when people have shingles, they don't want to talk about it and they don't want to tell people. I mean, it's almost on the level of saying like, well, I don't want to liken it to another condition and shame that. I was going to say like having full body lice or something like that. But, you know, I don't want to shame people who have full body lice. I mean, you know, people are people. But, yeah, we need to bring shingles out of the closet. Shingles people, don't be ashamed. You're still human beings. It's okay. 30% of people are going to have it, and it's not fun. And we can support each other. We can have a shingle support group here and now, okay? I'm here for you. Let's share. I need a drink. A smoothie. I'm going to make a smoothie. That's what I mean. So thanks for watching, everybody. It was very sweet of you to click on the shingles video. I know it's not getting the dumpster dive views that, you know, pay the bills, but that's okay. Because, you know, it's what Frugal Mommy's going through. Well, see, the point is, I think part of the point of why I wanted to tell you is I'm not quite doing as much dumpster diving these days because the medicine makes me dizzy and I shouldn't drive and I could just not take it. I mean it, but I feel like crap. And it's just harder. It's just harder to go dumpster diving when you feel like all, like you've got the pox. I have the pox. I'm poxed. But thanks for watching. I love you guys. And I will see you next time. So until we dive again, stay safe, stay sane like me. Oh, yeah. And stay frugal and stay out of jail.